설명하지 말고 그냥 바로 하면 안 될까? Concurrent. You're reading. Concurrent, what do we actually say there? Concurrent means synchronized, simultaneous. 그 다음에 또 뭐 있지? extemporaneous. Or concomitant. Concomitant, subsequent. 이건 조금 다른데. Attendant. Happening in unison, in accordance. Should I tell him how I feel? Knows me better than you. 잠깐 화장실 갔다 왔죠. 그렇게 머리 완전 돈대가리 아닌데. 사람들 나 너무 심하게 돈대가리를. 나한테 약간 이해가 안 되네. 그 정도 진짜 아닌데. 정말 내 말 안 믿는다. 이거 크다 보면 성격 급해지는 때가 진짜 있어요. 거짓말 안 치고. 진짜 이렇게 오래 보여요. 지금 엉덩이가 너무 아플 정도. 하지 못하니까 자기는 정말로 어머니 품 안에서 자유롭게 살 수 없는 숨이 막히는 삶. 근데 결국 왕은 사실상 못하는 거고 자기 안 하겠다 했잖아. 일단 오피셜리는 1위지만은 서열이 분명히 카밀라 바가보를 할 때 안 한다 했잖아. 어차피 오래 사시니까 긴급한 상황이면 안 하겠다 했고 막 갑자기 엘리자베트 왕해주고. 근데 어차피 이제 윈년 나이트가 많으니까 진짜 불쌍해. 그렇게 괴로운 사람을 결국 왕이 되기 위해서 다 했는데 야 진짜 불쌍해. 또 그냥 불쌍하니까 눈물이 나. 와 진짜 불쌍해. 인간이 돼지는 아니잖아. 돈만 많은데. 돈 많아야 지 명예는 정말 무기가 너무 진짜 불쌍해. 진짜 너무 불쌍해. Should I tell him that must be better than you? So diary, please confide. I'll confide to you too. 그거는 가보 이거. 가보. Bolt. Guzzle. Quap. 티포 조그만. 티포 is 씹. Brace. Curdle. 뭐 이런 거. chocolates. 지금 2시간 더. 다른 거 없다. 가도 된다. 다른 거 없다. 확인하고. 왜냐면 더 맞는 말이 있거든. 그거만 조심하셔. 잠깐만. 이건 마리 앙투아네트 타임. 그거는 테스트를 받을게요. 지금 우기지 않고. peremptory, compulsory, having difficulty, cranky, ordinary. 이거는 ordinary 노렸나요? ordinary 비슷하게 생겼다 그지? ordinary like elaboration, florid 아니면 뭐야 embroidered, embellished 아니면 뭐 decorated, flowery, rhetorically, rhetorically complicated. Should I tell him how like Hanoi? My pronunciation is really bad. I understand. In recent years, it has been exasperated because of a new edition. Donnez-moi un conseiller. Donnez-moi un conseiller parce que je voudrais améliorer la prononciation. Non. Je voudrais améliorer la prononciation de moi en anglais. Ma prononciation. Un conseiller. Je cherchais un conseiller pour m'aider à améliorer la qualité de mon anglais, si vous voulez. Qu'en pensez-vous? Non. If you were studying intently, Einmal als eine Wäre wohl bekannter, dass es sehr hilfreich sei, besonders für Sie, zu legen allerbeste Achtung. Ja. Deswegen distanzierte sich von der das Feuerlied und er bleibte sehr wachsam zu gucken alle verschiedene Seiten mit vergrößerter Achtsamkeit. Ja. Absichtlich. Besonders mit der großen Absicht. Eine Wehe, wohlbekannte, dass es sehr hilfreich und rentabler sei für Sie zu beachten Sie mit der Tätigkeit, mit der allerbesten Tätigkeit zu bleiben achtsam. Das ist besser. The man on guard. Ein Mann auf dem Wache. Also Wehe. Wohlbekannter. Wohl erkennt, dass es sehr rentabel und hilfreich sei, zu bleiben achtsam mit der großest Achtsamkeit und Achtung distanzierte sich von dem Feuerliter und er weitere Gott beobachtete alle Seiten absichtlich. Aber was heißt das? Achtsamkeit und Wachsamkeit. Remain visual. I'm looking for one word that I really like to use. Achtsamkeit, Wachsamkeit. What? Ein Mann als welcher wohl erkannte, dass es hilfreich sei für sie, zu bleiben, achtsam, mit der größten Achtung, distanzierte sich, fern bleibt von den, fern bleibt oder distanzierte von das Feuerliter und sitzt. Er beobachtete aller Seiten absichtlich. Aber Aufmerksamkeit, wollen Sie sagen, Aufmerksamkeit, okay. I have never solved it. Und das bei Pig. Schweinestall. Wie Schweinestall, sehr dreckige und schmutzige. Mussten sie eine Reinigungsarbeit machen. Ansonsten, diese kleine Zimmer schien mir wie eine Schweinerei. Ein Schweinestall. In das so. Wie Schweinerei der Dreckige. Das heißt, das Schweinestall. In a pigsty or pig pen with literary timidity. Ja, absolut. Furrow brows. It's a very common expression. 이거는 프랑스어에 정말 똑같은 말이 있어요. Foncez les sourcils. sourcils 아니라 브라우니까 실이 돼야겠지. Foncez. Foncez is a frown. Frown means a crease, wrinkle. Foncez. Frown. Les cils. Bräune. Gekumpel. Hat seine Bräune gekumpelt. 살려. 그렇게 옷 입는 사람 좋아. 옷차림. I like the way she speaks in German. I just like her. 그냥 타미나 좀 좋아하는데 재밌어요. 이건 내가 몰랐더니 무식하다 했지. 타미나. Ich möchte lernen. Ich möchte studieren. Zu sprechen. Diese fremde Sprache wie meine Muttersprache. Binnen in 5 Jahren. Das ist mein Hauptwunsch. Ein bisschen ambitiös, genau. Weil bis mein 25. Geburtstag hatte ich niemals gelernt. Eben eine Basis des Deutsches. Das wäre ganz verrückt, aber jedoch, Schritte vor Schritte kann ich hier vorne gehen und eventuell könnte ich vielleicht erwarten, einen Fortschritt, ein echter Fortschritt, oder? Naja, weiß das ich nicht. Mhm. Whimper. 진짜 아까 먹잖아요. 제가 지금 좀 계속 괴롭혀. 진짜 그런 건데. 한 번만 좀 믿어주고 본격적 테스트를 받죠. 이건 일단은 이 정도 했으니 시험 자격 달라고. 시험을 받자. Let me actually be tested. This isn't really a eligibility it's proving my eligibility, I think. Whether I would even actually be qualified for being tested or examined. Is there any worth trying that? Or not? If I don't actually demonstrate the minimum required by the board or committee, then I would happily make my retreat. Why not? I have a pretty good memory. God is almighty, God is all powerful, leaning on the house Savior, leaning on the everlasting arm. I really love hymns and the Gospels. It sounds really bizarre. I'm not a pious person, but I really love leaning on the everlasting, leaning safe and secure. Queen wore high color black silk gown. 얘 보리스가 되겠네. Game of Thrones 인기 많았지. Downton Abbey in 2012 and the Game of Thrones and after that, right? But I don't want to watch Game of Thrones. This is not my favorite. But I want to try Downton Abbey. I think I would really enjoy it. Because at that time I stay away from American or English speaking TV. You can test me. Is there anything like that? I have to actually search something on the internet. Bandana. Bobby Peen. Bobby Peen or Barrett. Its crunch is like this. Rubber band. Boom, it's a feather. Necklace. Collier. Collier. Well, even you actually had a what? Choke. Collier. En français, ça s'appelle collier. Auf Deutsch, Halband. Literally, Kol is neck. Hal is neck. Blumen auf Deutsch, Federn. Mit anderen Leuten Federn schmücken lassen. Mit anderen Federn schmücken lassen. You bask in someone else's glory. But kerchief is more like bandana. 근데 미안한데, 얘네도 그렇구나. 이게 작아져서 저렇게 졌구나. 나 에너지만 그렇다. 얘만 그런 게 아니라, 쟤도 그러면은, 만약에 바로 사진 찍어서 적으려 하면 될 수도 있겠다. 그치? 할라. Friend X. Yeah. No one had asked that. I said friend X. I said it. I also don't have it. My friends don't have it. I said it. I said I also don't have it. also 한 건 friend X 봤기 때문이요. 아까 봤어요. My friend X. 그치 진짜 못 봐서 그런 거예요. 처음에 4번 봤을 때 진짜 다 맞췄고 그 다음에 다시 맞췄고 지금도 기억해 줄 수 있어. It's really defensive. 진짜 어떤 거냐면 territorial means being defensive. You're trying to protect yourself. Somebody is trying to be intrusive. You say no, go away. Pew! Like, you know, in the first place, I really chose the right answer when I saw all different options. Dogs are growling, barking aggressively. Very aggressive. It's really like defensive. You've been trying to, send a signal to flinch. Intruders. 정말이에요. Or different meaning is, it's about terrain. Of terrain or territory. Durable. Sturdy. Lasting. 정말이에요. 정말 아직도 기억해요. 그래서 그 다음에 다시 나왔을 때 고민 없이 맞췄어요. 왜냐면 내가 처음에 조심했을 때 맞췄는데 근데 정말 솔직하게 말해서 어떤 일이 일어나면 내가 어떤 일을 맞추잖아. 그러면은 내가 이미 너무 쉽게 고민을 안 하고 내가 맞췄기 때문에 하나가 어떤 게 눈에 띄면 이렇게 생각해요. 내가 내 눈에 지금 봐서 맞는 거는 내가 당연히 전에 했을 때 했던 거겠지? 왜냐면 나는 아주 그때 고민을 안 했으니까 나한테 쉬웠으니까 하고 그냥 눌러요. 거짓말 진짜. Normally, how I make mistake is very obvious. I really had a whole lot of confidence in my knowledge, and especially if I handled that question with no difficulty at all, then this type of recklessness would have been emboldened. Oh, you know what? Whatever first thing spotted by me for the first time, if that would be convincing, then what's a big deal? Anyway, I actually had gotten it right. That means this time if I try it, if I ever go for it, then there's no chance I would have been wrong because I remember I had not had any difficulty at all last time. So if I ever see it right now and this seems really convincing or cogent, just go for it, click it. Because you know what, that could be something that you had done before. 그래서 위에 걸 안 보고 하거나 밑에 걸 안 보고 하거나 이래요. 근데 지금도 기억해요. cats 그 뭐였지? purring. 그래서 나중에 다시 맞았잖아, 그지? 한 번 더 기회가 아주 갑자기 나왔을 때 말을 바꿨는데도 맞췄어요. 말을 바꾸더라고. 근데 상관없어요. 괜히 defensive 한 거예요. 막 barking 하고, yelling 하고, 아니면은 say go away 이러는 거, or peeing, trying to mark your area 이런 거 있잖아. 그런 거 자체를 솔직하게 내가 맞았다는 자만 때문에 문제를 다 안 보고 하나만 보고 나한테 말이 되는 것 같네? 그럼 내가 맞았으니까 당연히 맞겠지. 이렇게 눌러버려요. 근데 지금 정말 오늘 하루 동안 그런 일 없었어요. 다 내가 틀린 거 잘못한 거고 그냥 조심 조금만 하면 괜찮아요. if I ever put down a token of a caution, then that's a fine. Because normally, if I ever actually really retrieve all the patterns of my misdemeanors and mistakes, I really, I'm still reeling from my past experience. I might actually bask or relish in my past glory. That means I actually rest on my laurels, right? That means I couldn't actually overcome and move on. I was thinking, like, if I ever actually see this, at prima facie, it seems really convincing. But I remember I had no particular difficulty or challenge when I was solving this question before. Then, almost like in a twinkling of an eye, in a nick of time, with a drop of a hat, I click it. Oh, what's the big deal? I already got it. As far as I remember, it was not a difficult question. And whatever thing that seemed convincing to me now, they would have been the answer. I have no doubt about it. They had been. It's not woulda or could. They must have been the answer before. I have no doubt about it. Like, click it. Not dealing with the question in an honest sense. That's the greatest enemy of mine. Please remove your bias and face them as a new question. Don't misjudge it just because you got that correct. Because you have to see everything. You don't really remember the answer. Right, that much is clear. You can actually figure that out, but that doesn't mean you can always remember the answer choice. You have to consider. You have to weigh all different choices equally. Once you got that, that doesn't mean you remember the right choice. That's not really the case. You have to see them. 그걸 안 하면 틀리지, 바보지. 오늘은 하루 동안 그런 일 없었고 내일도 또 할게요. 차분하게만 하면 항상 비슷한 성적 나오니까 할게요. 꼭 변명 안 하고. 오늘은 진짜 변명 안 했어. 다 내가 잘못한 거고. 진짜예요. 정말로 또 예외가 없지. 왜냐면은 내가 건방져서 문제로 생각 안 하는 거야. 정말로 어떻게 되냐면 내가 이걸 분명히 맞았기 때문에 지금 내 눈에 짧은 순간에 이게 띄잖아, 눈에. 그럼 조금 답 같잖아? 그럼 바로 누르는 거예요. 내가 전에 맞았다고 내가 답을 기억하는 건 아닌데 그래도 답을 선택을 다 보고 해야 되는데 그걸 안 하는 거야. I was really like arrogant to consider that I would remember every answer choice, but that was not necessarily the case. But what I want to say is as long as I actually put my mind to it, by considering all different choices, then I could get them. But because of my memory, fondly remembering that, I had no difficulty at all when I was first solving that. That means I have full conviction. I know I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. But the problem is, once I had no difficulty of solving any questions before, then I would likely to be emboldened and bolstered. My audacity would be encouraged. Oh, you know what? The first thing, whatever thing that might be that seems really convincing, go for it. Jump into it. Take a nosedive into it. Plunge into it. There's no chance you would be wrong because you remember last time when you first solved it. Was that difficult to you? No, it came clear. It was really easy and it came naturally and clearly to you. then do not hesitate. But that doesn't. The fact that I got that does not mean I remember the exact answer choice. Even though it was easy at that time, I clearly considered all different alternatives equally. But this time, you actually spot something and jump for it. Go for it. And that's a big deal. Because you know what? There's a better answer hidden. You didn't do that. 지금 다 보고 있어요. 예전에 안 한 거 내주세요. 그래도 마실게요. 왜냐면 하도 내가 좀 얘가 금방 해줘서 그랬어. 그래서 I've been paid price 내가지고 I pay the high tuition for my arrogance. So I'm working really hard to pay attention to every little option equally. And Clava separated. Black hole, Schwarzenlohe. This cadaver is faster with the maggots. Based upon the development of maggots, we can assume the TOD was around 2 a.m. in the morning. By the way, the TOD is the time of death. Are you a CSI fan? I was a die-hard CSI fan. I watched all spin-offs except NCIS. It's not CSI. That's NCIS. That's a little bit different spin-off. I didn't watch that. Except that I cover it all. Even without a trace. The FBI kidnapping department. Not really kidnapping department. What do we actually call that? As the FBI unit for kidnapped victims. There was this fancy name. I watched it many years ago. This is really more than 10 years ago. In 2000, oh my god, that's really already 15 years ago. 2006 I watched it without a trace. Oh my gosh, I could hardly believe it. Crouch support. 그 crouch 말고. 그 crouch 그거 말고. 그 crouched dragon 이거 있잖아. Crouched dragon tiger 뭐 이거 있잖아. 그거 말고 그거는 크러치지. 크러치 이건 I don't know. Shrug shoulders. I don't know. What's that? The FBI unit. FBI. No. I remember. FBI Special Division for kidnapped victims. For kidnapping and abduction. Oh my gosh, I watched it so many years ago, 2006. I binge watched it and I finished the whole 5 seasons within 7 days. 5 seasons or 7 seasons within the 5 days, I believe. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember I met one